So what's going on everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we are gonna be playing Chernobylite or Chernobylite, whatever you wanna call it. But before we get into the video, I just wanted to give a big thanks to Farm51 for giving me a free copy of the game. And in this case we are playing the PC Enhanced Edition, which came in as a free update on the 21st, but I was actually able to check out the new update before it released. The plan was to make a video about it, which was supposed to come out like 3 or 4 days ago. Unfortunately though, I was actually very busy playing the game and getting immersed into the atmosphere that I completely forgot to release the video earlier. This is that type of game. Now there are some problems here and there and we are gonna address them today, but I will be honest, there is no other game that portrays the exclusion zone quite like Chernobylite does. They actually, and this is pretty interesting, but they took 3D scans of some areas of Pripyat and Chernobyl to make the game look as authentic as it can be. And you should be watching some images comparing the two, and as you can see, it is quite impressive. You are playing the game and you feel like you're literally there. This is that type of game. It's also very dreadful. Sometimes you are playing it late at night like I so often do, and it's like 3 AM, dark as hell because it's obviously nighttime, you're booting up Chernobylite, you're getting yourself into the scariest corners of Pripyat, and you're like, you know what, I'll come back tomorrow because this shit is way too intense for me right now. If only S.T.A.L.K.E.R looked this good is probably the title of the video, and as we already know for a couple months now, S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 is not gonna release anytime soon, and maybe never, and even though that is the least of our problems considering the entire situation in Ukraine, it is still a fact. A very unfortunate one, but again, that is the least of our concerns. At least the way I see it, but we're not gonna get into politics. This is a gaming channel and I'm here to hopefully provide good times to you guys. I obviously have my own opinion, but it's just not a place to talk about it. In any case, I kinda rambled there a little bit, but this game looks amazing. It actually does, and it does a lot of things really well. But at this point you are probably asking yourself, what is Chernobylite all about? Well, I am very glad you asked. This is a story-driven single-player game where you get to experience different parts of the zone while you go there and interact with a bunch of people and do a bunch of cool missions with the end goal of finding your wife, which you lost 30 years ago. Now, I don't want to get too much into the story today and I will save that for a future video, maybe a review if you guys are interested, but I haven't finished the game yet, so please no spoilers. I am really enjoying it and taking my time with it because there are some really cool, interesting bits and pieces that I wanted to talk about. Now you should know this, Chernobylite is its own little thing. This is not a replacement for S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. In fact, one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video in the first place is because a lot of you guys showed some interest in knowing how they compare. And while both games are set in the zone, this is where the similarities end. Sure, Chernobylite also has some factions, well, at least one faction, and also a city with survivors which I haven't been able to enter yet, but they are not nearly as dynamic as the ones in S.T.A.L.K.E.R. In here you have the NRA, and besides walking around from one place to another defending some places of interest, they don't really do much. The game also doesn't have a great variety of mutants, but rather these strange green looking things and a plethora of different characters spread throughout the zones that you can interact with and do some trades. And again, these are very simple trades, not nearly on the same level as S.T.A.L.K.E.R ones, but it does have one thing that I really like. You get to have your own little base that you can build however you want to. So let me show you mine. So this is my room. I have got my own little room, but there's also a lot more stuff here I'm gonna show you guys. So over here, obviously a bed, really important if you wanna have a good night of sleep in the zone, and a projector with some homemade movies with my past wife, and I'm definitely not gonna show what's next, because that's private property right there. But this, man, this is the big room, right? So over here we have ourselves some anti-radiation things, because you really need those when you have a lot of machinery like I do. So this is like to purify the air, and obviously you can take a bath here, right, to clean yourself of any radiation. Next to it, an air filtration unit, which is actually very important, and it is next to my bed. This bunk actually helps you to gain some HP and stuff like that. Really cool stuff. Then next to it we have 2 bunks, and Oliver is doing some weird stuff. I don't know what's going on, but that's this chair. I built him. I think he likes it. Anyways, as you can see though, a lot of privacy here, which is really good. So we have another bed. We need one for every one of your companions, which you do have in the game. And obviously a TV and, well, stuff like that, right? To the right side we have some storage, and here I keep ammo and guns. And over here, some items that I'm gonna need to, well, make some of these buildings. Over there, an air filtration unit. This one is a bit smaller, but also more cost effective, if you wanna call it that. And obviously, I gotta have my big chair. This is where the big boss sits. In this case, that's me. Oh, and by the way, as you can see, everything is tidily lit up with those nice little lamps there on the floor. But yeah, this is the main compartment. These are generators. You do need a lot of them if you want to keep the place up and running. If you don't have enough generators, you don't have enough power, lights are gonna start blinking, and it's not gonna go well with your companion's mental health. For some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason they don't like blinking lights. They're okay with the zone, but blinking lights, that's where they set the bar at. But yeah, over here just some crafting stations. In here I can make gas masks and all sorts of stuff. Over here I got my upgrade crafting stations for my crossbow. Obviously it's already fully customized. And for my AK, which is also fully upgraded as well. What next? Just a bunch of crafting stations really. Over here we have Sashko. I don't know what the hell he's doing, so I'm just gonna leave him there. He's kind of a weirdo. But over here though, this place is completely empty at the time, but I am sure it's gonna get very filled with a lot of stuff, because there is still a lot of stuff I have to craft. So there is that. Oh, and oh, I almost forgot my little farm here. It's very small, but yeah, that's all I need then. Pretty much all I need. Now if we come over here, this is the entrance. There's a radio, I can talk to girls there. And over here, the coolest part, it's the view. And let me tell you, this is some premium real estate, right in the zone. Now the other thing I wanted to talk about before we go ahead and actually play some missions is concerning the ray tracing, which was the entire sell point behind the new update. And while I can always appreciate some RTX in my games, there is a problem here. So let me show you what this game looks like with RTX off and with RTX on. Quite a big difference, right? The RTX version definitely looks a lot better. The problem though is the performance. First of all, there is no way in hell you can even play the game with more than like 10 frames per second with RTX on without using the DLSS, which is totally fine, except the DLSS takes away quite a lot of quality. Like a lot of quality, and while it does give a significant improvement of FPSs, it doesn't really do the same with RTX on. Using RTX in this game tanks half my performance with a pretty hefty rig. So as of now, I really cannot play this with RTX on, big shame, but oh well. Hopefully they can fix the performance issues as soon as possible, but until then the game still looks pretty damn good even without RTX. With that said though, let's enter the zone, shall we? So this is Pripyat, the one and only, and of course it's raining, as it always is here in this part of the world. Now we're not gonna do any main mission today. I really just want to show you guys some of the side missions you can do for, you know, materials I guess, and just overall experience, stuff like that, because I really do not want to spoil the game for you guys. It's a really good game. But yeah, so I gotta kill a mutant, right? And it's somewhere on the next 10 meters, but I don't see anything. Which has me kinda worried. Okay, so he's all around us then. The fuck?
Find her! This place belongs to ghosts! What are you doing here, stranger?
What is this? I'm confused.
Be gone, intruder! You don't belong here!
Okay.
Let her rest!
Oh crap. Alright, well, that wasn't so bad, was it? Well, he doesn't have much, does he? Well then. Can we go there though? I wonder if I can go there. Don't think we can. Maybe with the gas mask, I don't know. Oh, we can go here. That's cool. It's so creepy, isn't it? The one thing I would really wish they could change though is like when you go crouch, it's like you almost go prone, if you know what I mean. It's way too low, isn't it? Kinda wish they fixed that. A lot of games do that actually.
You're in a good mood today.
I just got word from Fiedia. My record is arriving today.
What record?
Talking Heads.
I've got all the talking heads I need on Soviet national TV.
Look at you, Igor. Seems you're developing a sense of humor.
Well, it must be your sunny disposition rubbing off on me.
In the meantime, I'm totally lost. Where did I came from? Oh. I think it's right here, right? Yep. Alright, so you guys just saw a picture of my wife, man. Not cool. In any case, there is an objective over here, I guess, so let's check it out.
Stay in the shadows.
Will do, will do. I'm actually playing with the English dub.
Become invisible.
Alright, Tanya. But I started it with the Russian one, and
None of you are safe.
Keeps interrupting me. And I'm actually gonna go back, because the English dub... What in the actual hell? Like I was saying though, the English dub kinda sucks, so I would say if you're playing the game, definitely play it with the Russian audio. It just sounds a lot better, much more immersive as well. Wow, but this has absolutely nothing, so I think I'm gonna end the video here. Guys, if you enjoyed Chernobylite and want to see me playing more of it, definitely let me know down in the comment section. And don't forget to hit that like button, as it really helps me out and the channel. But until the next time, have a good one. CUSTER Play signing out.